Hey everybody, this is Tony Severino. I'm coming to you tonight from Las Vegas. I'm out here at the Wynn Hotel. It's Thursday evening. It's a beautiful evening out there. It's about 90 degrees right now, but it's a beautiful 90 degrees. I know you guys right now are coming through you guys got a cold front coming through. I was just watching WGN. Um, One of the things I wanted to talk to you about right now is I got an email just shortly a little while ago from Diana giving me the update on last week's Post-it note campaign we did with our marketing. I, Diana told me that we had 51 calls that came in. On the 51 calls, and this is over a couple days, on the 51 phone calls that came in, there were 19 appointments made. On those 19 appointments, the sellers canceled out 2 of them when we called to confirm. That's cool. If they don't want to deal with us, I don't want to deal with them. I only want you dealing with people that want to deal with you, because this is important in our business. We need sellers that are flexible, sellers that are motivated, and sellers that are willing to work with us and do what we need to do. We need to solve their problems, whether it's a short sale or a job transfer or a loss of income. We're there to help them, and we're probably sometimes the best solution for whatever they got going. Right now, we're dealing with a free and clear house. The guy has no debt on it. It's 100% free and clear. He's tired of being a landlord. I don't know the exact numbers on it because, as I said, I'm out here. But the summary of the deal that I got, this was negotiated without me being involved, which is even better. But here's the deal. This isn't about a $900 to $1,000 a month neighborhood. Not big money, okay? I understand that. It's not a $2,500 neighborhood. But my agreement with this guy, mine meaning my company, is that we are going to pay him $500 a month, 0 interest, until paid. Now, if I have $1,000 a month coming in and $500 going out, my insurance is going to be about $25 or $30 a month, and there's no interest. How fast will it take me to knock this off? That's $6,000 a year in principal-only payments. All that came off of marketing. Phone calls that came in, the 51 phone calls, all came in off of marketing. Now remember, we did an 8,000 Post-it note blast. That was last Thursday, Friday. No, they didn't do Friday. Yeah, Thursday and Friday. It was Thursday and Friday they did that. And out of those 8,000, that was 51. That's not a big ratio. That's about 0.5%. Cost me less than $1,000 to do that. Less than $1,000 and 19 phone calls. You can do the math to figure out your own marketing ratios, but to me, I'll spend $1,000 to get 19 phone calls, and especially if I get that free and clear one. Okay? Now, what are you doing to market? Are you doing any sort of marketing? Are you doing any direct mail? If you're doing a direct mail campaign, how many times are you hitting your customer? Are you only hitting them once? Try hitting them 4 times. See how better your response rate's going to be. Yes, I know it's going to cost a little more. Okay, a stamp for a postcard is 29 cents. It's cheaper than a letter. It's cheaper to produce than a letter. How about doing this? Take a letter, if you're going to do a yellow letter, send out your yellow letter. Follow that by some different postcards. Our gold level members can get access to all the material that we use. They can get access to our direct mail postcards. If you're not one of our members, make up a postcard, send it over to your printer, have the printer make them up. Take your content and twist it around a little bit. You have the bullet points of all of why people should do that with you. Put them in bullet points on one postcard. Now take those bullet points and put them into a couple different paragraphs where you talk about what you do. Then on the third one, instead of bullet points, maybe run them instead of bullet points along the side, maybe run them horizontally in a little bit bigger font. Come up with different varying things about how you can help people. You can take over their payments if their job is transferred. You can help people if they're in foreclosure. You can help people if they just got laid off or a loss of a job, illness, sicknesses, divorce. Think about all the different reasons people are in this position. 2 house payments. Bought a new house, outgrew the house. House is too small. Newly married, as well as divorced. And newly married, sometimes you got 2 house payments. We've worked with a couple deals like that, where the husband was selling his house and they're moving into the wife. We just had a deal like that last week over in Lansing. Or was it 2 weeks ago, forgive me. But think about all those things and put them into a little postcard. Postcard is 3 by 5 inches or so. And the thing about that is it costs so cheap to make it, and it's cheaper than a yellow letter to get it out. So you're winning. You could probably do 2 postcards for the same price of 1 yellow letter. So think about multiple hits if you're going to get out your mailings on this. Signs. We do a lot of signs. We do a ton of signs. We're running right now 50, 60 a week, but I'm doing different campaigns in different markets and different strategies. Yes, the sign police call. Yes, the sign police call. Yes, the sign police call. You got a couple different strategies on how to work with the sign police. One, you could be like me. Tell them to take that sign and shove it where the sun don't shine and get yelled at and get into a bickering match with them. That's probably not the right way to do it. But Lisa gets on the phone with them. She won't even let me on the phone with them anymore. Lisa gets on the phone with them and talks to them and works with them to negotiate some timing on this. Hey, Mr. Sign Policeman, I know, I'm sorry. My guy's messed up. I'm sorry. How about this? How about if we put them up on Friday and I promise that they'll be down on Sunday? Some sign cops are okay with it. Some take their job way too seriously and they need to get out a little bit more. But if they call, how about this? If you really want to be bold, say, okay, I'm sorry, Mr. Sign Cop. By the way, do you have a house for sale? The one that's asking the questions is the one that's in control of the conversation. And yes, we will ask them that. But take it for a grain of salt. We've probably only had 3 calls from the sign cops this year. It's only May. I know we're going to have more, but it's the nature of our business. If you are deathly afraid of the sign police, don't put out signs. Spend all your money on direct mail. Your ratio is going to be less. Last year I bought 41% of my houses off of signs, 42% off of direct mail. Direct mail costs more than signs. I'm going to put my money where I get the best return on it. If you want to do something else, look at postcards, look at post-it notes, look at dropping your business card everywhere you go. I drop my business cards everywhere, guys, everywhere. I put them in the bulletin boards at the Walmart. I put them in Jewel. I've put them in the little door things at the Quick Mart when you go in to get your gas, pay for your gas. I run over to the thing and drop a couple business cards and the can of sodas, or where the Monster Red Bull things are, over where the Cheetos and stuff are. I just drop them everywhere. I put them in the bathrooms at restaurants. I put them in the bill when I pay my bill. I put them in the salt and pepper shakers. Your business cards go out. The calls come in. Okay? It's not a large amount of calls. You're going to spend some money on your cards, and you might get 1 call out of an entire box. But you don't know who's going to get that. You don't know if the waitress that picks up your bill, mom is in trouble. It may not be for the waitress. It may end up in the trash. I get that. But you don't know who that person knows is going to pass it on to. Try it. What do you got to lose? Marketing? I don't know. Now, I'm going to drop it for tonight. I'm getting kind of long-winded. It's been a crazy day here. I'm going to go out and relax a little bit, but I want you to do something. What are you going to do to buy houses? What are you going to do for your marketing? Are you a realtor? What are you going to do to get your marketing campaign going to make your phone ring? Lisa's only been a realtor for 6 months. She's got 6 active listings right now. What are you doing to sell houses? What are you doing to buy houses? Get the marketing going. All right. I'm out of here.